Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are actually going to be testing out the new Revolution Conceal and Hydrate foundation. We're also going to be trying out the concealer version. If you guys have followed me for a while, you will know that I absolutely love the original Conceal and Define, which is this. I have got about 7 or 8 of these in my drawer. I absolutely love them. If you are slightly on the drier side though with your skin complexion and stuff, it's probably not going to be ideal because this is quite a drying foundation. But to be honest, I still find that it sort of oils up throughout the day anyway, so I've never really had much of an issue with the Conceal and Define. I absolutely love it. Yeah, Revolution have actually come out with a new foundation and concealer now, and it's like their little sister because it's their Conceal and Hydrate. So this one is more of a sort of a radiant foundation, whereas Conceal and Define is more full coverage. The only issue I did have, and it was more towards the beginning, was the fact that the Conceal and Define has a doe foot applicator. Now, at the beginning, I was just like, oh, I don't know if I like this. But see, to be honest, the more I used it, the more I just kind of get used to it. Not talking about the old version, we are talking about the new version today. So we're going to be trying out the Conceal and Hydrate. This is a radiance foundation with can't even say this word. This have hyaluronic acid in it, and this one says it's a medium to full coverage foundation. The foundation itself, you do get 23 millilitres of product. It is cruelty free and vegan. I picked this up in shade F6 because I feel like F6 was a good sort of shade for me when I'm not too fake tanned but I want to be a wee bit darker. It can also work when I'm fake tanned because I can go really heavy on the bronzer. I feel like F1 and all that is just like really too light for me. So I went for this shade, and I do have this shade also in the original, and I do really like it. I use this shade more than I use my other lighter shades. We are going in with shade F6 in the Conceal and Hydrate foundation. This foundation retails for £9 in the UK. It is available on Revolution Beauty, Beauty Bay and Superdrug and a whole lot of other outlets as well. I'll try and leave some links below where you can purchase it. And the concealer retails for £7. Now their concealer is the same size as their super size concealers in the normal Conceal and Define version. So yeah, you do get 13 grams of product in the Conceal and Hydrate. I purchased this in shade C3, again just because I feel like I've already got a lot of light shades and I didn't really want to keep on buying more and more light shades. This shade I feel it could be quite a good shade, kind of in between shade for me. So I'm just going to go onto the Revolution website just now and read what it says. I'm not going to change my routine or anything, any powders or anything that I put on this, because I have seen a few reviews where some powders have sort of interfered with this foundation. So I'm just going to keep like my routine the way I normally would keep it. So it says the Conceal and Hydrate foundation has a 50 shade range infused with hyaluronic acid to hydrate the complexion. Conceal and Hydrate foundation has been specifically formulated to suit every skin type and tone, but it's particularly beneficial for dry skin. If you guys have watched me for a while, you will know I kind of have like combination skin. I've got quite sort of oily T-zone, but I'm quite normal to dry roundabout. But I can normally get away with any sort of foundation, to be honest. With hyaluronic acid, it offers all day long radiance and glow without settling into fine lines or clinging into dry patches. Housed in a luxe glass bottle with a new pump applicator. Yes, we needed that. For added control, this foundation offers medium to full coverage. Right, so there is 50 shades of this foundation. I thought that because it goes from like pure white to like very deep skin tones, which I think is absolutely amazing, to be quite honest. So yeah, that's what it says about the foundation. I'm not really going to go into the claims about the concealer because I'm just going to be pretty similar to the original, but maybe a wee bit glowier. I don't know. This camera is really annoying me. I don't know if it's because I can't get comfortable and my back is so sore just now. I'm going to use my sponge for this. I was going to do one side brush, one side sponge, but since it's like the first time I'm using it, I'm just going to go in with sponge and just see how that works. Excuse my horrible appearance today. It is 10 past 10 and I am super tired. That just looks so much better. It really does. Oh, right. Straight off the bat, Consistency is pretty runny, as you guys can see that. This colour looks a little bit on the dark side, but I'm not too bothered about colour, to be honest, because they have 50 shades so I can just pick up a different one if I need be. Consistency is pretty runny. I don't know why, but I never expected it to be that runny. Right, and I'm just using a damp beauty sponge. This one is a Revolution one, I believe, actually. It doesn't have like a peculiar or particular smell. This shade, I feel like this shade's a little bit darker. Sorry if I keep on moving the camera up and down, I'm just in one of these really fussy moods where nothing seems to be like sitting right, and every time I look up it doesn't look right. So I'm just going to add a little bit to my head now, just using another pump. You get quite a good you get a good amount of products like with each sort of pump that you use. I definitely feel like this colour is darker in the Hydrate one than it is in the Conceal and Define one. I don't know if that's just me though. Seems to be blending really nicely. I definitely feel like this colour is a little bit too dark. It's a little bit on the orange side. So that is that all blended in. You can definitely feel that it is a lot lighter, like the consistency of it. It's not as heavy as the Conceal and Define one. Just going to go in with this little buffing brush now because I don't feel like I've blended it all properly with that brush, with that sponge. I definitely do feel like this foundation is like medium to full coverage. As I feel like it went on pretty light. I don't feel like I have a cake face or anything. It's kind of made me want to go back in with more foundation though. This foundation would probably be really good for like everyday wear. I'm trying to get as comfortable as I possibly can, but my back is so sore, guys. So if I look slouched or just look like I'm just not even caring, that is why. I definitely feel like, I don't know, I'm going to kind of side by side it. I definitely feel like the Hydrate one is more I think it is a lot more darker. I don't even know if I could kind of show you guys, but that's the Hydrate one and that's Conceal and Define. Just like it's like running down my arm, but I definitely feel like the Hydrate one is a smudge darker because I definitely feel like it's a lot darker on my face. But I'm not too bothered, to be honest, because I'm not really doing much today anyway. So we're just going to ignore the neck and carry on with some concealer. So I'm just going to go in with the shade C3 and the Hydrate and Conceal concealer. Again, this is very similar to the original one, which I absolutely love. So we're going to try this. This might actually help lighten it all up. Again, that concealer feels really light. It's not as heavy as the other one. Whereas the Conceal and Hydrate, again, says it's a medium to full coverage. Whereas your Conceal and Define says it's a full coverage concealer. Definitely build this up with the looks of it, and with the foundation, the Hydrate foundation as well. I feel like you could probably definitely build these up. Right, so that is that all blended in. I definitely feel like that concealer definitely sort of lightens areas and it sort of evens it out with that foundation. So far, so good. I'm definitely feeling like I should have went a couple of shades lighter on this. Kind of wish like the foundations did have like the undertone on them, so you can just look. You do actually have to go on the website and see like the undertone and stuff. So far, so good. I would definitely say F6 is too dark. It is a smidge like on like the oranger side for me. Blends really nicely. It actually feels really lightweight. I can definitely say that. It feels quite lightweight on the skin. A little bit tacky, not too much though. I do go ahead and like set all my foundations and everything anyway, so I'm not too bothered about that. I think it looks okay so far. I'm just going to go ahead and put on like powders and stuff that I would normally wear. Just going to go in with the Revolution matte base powder in P1. This is the powder that I would use any other time. I'm not changing any sort of powders. So far these seem to be going on pretty well. I've actually just really not put any sort of effort into YouTube this whole summer just because I've been so busy. A lot has been going on like family wise, and I've just really not been focused at all on YouTube, and I really just want to get back into the swing of things again, because it can be really hard to get back into YouTube after such like a long time away. I've got so much I want to film and do, so. And Ava's going to be at school, so I'll have a lot more time on my hands to do things. Right, so that is my face all powdered. I'm with Freedom, my usual Freedom contour, and I'm just going to contour my face. Right, so that is like all my sort of base products on. I'm not going to go in with anything else kind of on the base. Basically going to do my brows, a wee bit of mascara, and that is about it. So I'll come back to you guys once I've done that and I'll let you guys see what it's looking like. Right, so now 12:30, so it's been a couple of hours and this is what the makeup is looking like. Just went really basic today, just some mascara and highlight and a little bit of lipstick. Haven't went too crazy at all. I just like got ready, went downstairs and stuff, and I thought I'd come back up and do this little check-in. First impression so far is that I really like this foundation. It's a lot lighter compared to the Conceal and Define. With Conceal and Define, I feel like you get quite a lot on your face. This stuff is definitely a lot lighter, which is a good thing. I do like both versions, but this is very noticeable for me. The colour that I've got on today, F6, is okay. It's absolutely fine. It's just a little bit too dark. But I'm not even going to judge it on the colour because there's 50 bloody shades. But so far, so good. Powders and stuff seem to have went on it absolutely fine. I do see it creasing a little bit in areas, and it did say on it that it's like doesn't settle into fine lines and wrinkles and stuff. It does, because it's definitely settling into like my fine lines. I'll zoom in and you guys can see I have fine lines like right here. I have fine lines here and it's settling in here. I have fine lines all on my head and it's all settling in there. So yeah, it does kind of settle into like fine lines and stuff, but it's not a major issue. It's not something that's going to make me not want to purchase it again. I do really like the brand, and I really do like this foundation range. I do feel like it is really good. But so far so good. I will try and come back like later on and do another sort of check-in. I'm probably not going to be able to do too much because Ava's like on one today. She's like wanting to do lots of stuff, so yeah, we've got a couple of things to do today, so I will probably just come back and do like another check-in like later on towards the day, maybe just before I'm going to take it all off, and I will show you what my face is going to look like then. Not going to lie, I kind of already know what's going to happen. I feel like my face is going to oil up quite a bit, just because it has been oiling up quite a lot recently. And with this being quite a sort of dewy, hydrating foundation, I just know it's going to oil up anyway. But that is kind of my guesses on what's going to happen there. The biggest change for me really is the fact that it's got a pump, and the fact that it is a lot lighter on the skin as well. I'll come back to you guys later on with a sort of final check-in to show you what it's like and give you any other thoughts on this foundation. For the concealer, I feel like the concealer again is kind of very similar to the Conceal and Define. It's just lighter. It's not as heavy on the skin. If I was to say what one to buy, it's just basically base it on your own sort of skin type. If you prefer really full coverage and more sort of matte foundation, go for the Conceal and Define. If you like a more dewy sort of foundation that's not as heavy, go for the hydrating one. Basically, that's all I can really say about that. Right, so it is currently 4 minutes past 5. I have done a couple of things today. I've actually been over and got my little nephews, and they're playing with Ava and stuff. So if you hear some screaming and shouting, it's because Ava's out the back with her cousins. And they're all just playing about on the trampoline. Yeah, so it's just after 5. I've had this on since, when did I start doing it? About 10ish? Since 10 this morning. So this is probably going to be the last check-in, because I'm just going to make dinner and do a bunch of stuff. I don't know why the screen's darker. Right, I don't know why the screen's darker, but I'm just going to roll with it. This is what the foundation is looking like now. Just excuse the mouth area. I have ate and stuff. I've had lunch and that, so like that's probably why that's like that. One thing I have really noticed is, I'm going to zoom you guys right in. You guys can see I have lines here and lines on my head. This foundation has sunk into the lines, even though it claims that it wouldn't do that. Under my eyes as well, they are pretty sort of creased and stuff. I haven't touched it or anything. I haven't touched it up. I haven't. Around about my mouth and stuff, I have just been eating, so it's probably off quite a lot round about my mouth, because I have just like had lunch and stuff. It hasn't done anything different to what any other sort of foundation would do. It's not looking extremely bad, but it's not looking extremely fresh and just done either, but it has been on all day. If I had touched it up and stuff, I think it would have been still pretty good. Yeah, so that is my first impression really. I think it's actually wore pretty well. It's been really nice. It still kind of does all the normal things that like any other foundation is going to do on me, to be quite honest, like creasing and stuff, but it's nothing absolutely major. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think it is a nice foundation. I'm still going to continue to buy them. Don't really know if I like one more than the other, to be honest, because I don't really think I haven't really sort of wore this one long enough to know what one I like better. I definitely like that this consistency is a lot lighter, but I still really think I like the full coverage of Conceal and Define. That's all I've really got to say about this foundation. The only reason I'm not doing another check-in is because I'm going to take the boys back home after dinner. I'm going to bath Ava, I'm going to do a bunch of stuff and just want to settle down for the night. So I'm probably not going to come back with another update. But I feel like since this has been on since this morning, I have gave it quite a good wear. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So that is this first impression, guys. I do have quite a few other foundations that I haven't like reviewed or got round to doing reviews yet. I did actually put it up on my community to ask if anybody did want like sort of reviews and stuff on foundations, because I do have the Revolution Pro one as well, the older version. I was going to like redo that because I haven't worn that in a little while. So yeah, but this is all I've got to say for this foundation. Pretty happy, pretty impressed, nice. Is it overly like different? Not really. But yeah, that's all I can really say. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you do like this sort of content, please do not forget to like, subscribe, comment, all the usual jazz, and I'll see you guys in my next video.